like the difference? Like,
that's the problem. Trying to find more with
least they know his name now.
They got sent to him somehow.
Nigga in jail. Going to jail. 25 years. Oh, I was just putting up an image like, sorry, right? December 25th, he dies. Yeah. Nimrod, that's his name, Nimrod.
And that's the true.
That's one of the true meanings.
I see, I gotta look that up.
So like there are certain like traditions that we put together that show that we're actually worshiping his death and not, worshiping the birth of Christ. Christ wasn't even born on Christmas. Pretty much around the times that people were celebrating the death of Nimrod and like some other Gothic death, ceremonies and stuff. The Christian church is like, hey, you can't do that. Christianity is religion, not all these other pagan things. And they're like, well, you don't care because it's pagan, we're not Christian, F you. And it's just like, what, fine, we're going to twist the holiday up. Instead of being about the birth, the death of Nimrod. And like, keep, telling people that.
for those who
Are we live?
Yep, we're live.
What's going on, everybody? It's Mo. You already know. Another episode of CT Time. And today, I don't have anybody. So now we just going over the show, talking about what's to come in the New Year's. We got Mr. McCall, King McCall, joining.
What's up? Yeah, everybody. It's just us two today. You know, we hope that you had a great Thanksgiving. We hope that you had a great Black Friday. And today's Cyber Monday, so if you ain't got your shopping done at all Friday and you ain't at work, you best be shopping right now. Well, if you are at work, you know, you might as well be shopping right now too if you're working in an office. All those getting back from work, you know, hope that you are doing good in traffic. Man, especially today, like we just started our snow day.
Oh yeah, it's snowing. Like this is not a drill today.
Not at all. Hopefully it stick.
No, hopefully not.
Why not?
Like, why do you want it to stick?
I love snow.
I don't want it to snow. No snow all 28th for the rest of 2018. You feel me? Let's go into the New Year's. No snow.
But Christmas is coming up though.
We gotta have a green Christmas, no white Christmas. I want to see all trees. I want to see all that.
I want to see snow. I'm just saying.
No. So how was your Thanksgiving though?
My Thanksgiving was cool. Like, I went to go see my friends. Well, actually, sorry, I went to go see my wife's friend.
You ate all that bull crap?
No.
All that GMOs?
I don't eat ham or turkey, so all I had was mac and cheese and potatoes and
I swear that's it. Everything that's on my plate is mac and cheese, the sweet potatoes, the yams, and some greens. That's it. That's all I eat. I'm not eating no turkey.
I had some green beans, but that was like early before I went to her house. We played like a little PlayStation. I'm not even a PlayStation fan, but my brother bought me Detroit because I really wanted to play that game. So we went there, we played some Detroit.
Oh yeah.
That game is dope. Best game of the year. I'm letting y'all know now. Between
Best
that,
game of the year?
Best game of the year between that and Red Dead or Smash. If y'all getting that soon. I'm just saying.
Well, there you go. I don't play any games, so I don't even know nothing about
Red Dead Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption.
Cowboy shoot 'em up.
Oh, it's a cowboy game?
Cowboy game.
Yeah, didn't even know that.
Robbing trains, you know, saying howdy do with your hat, riding horses all day, singing giddy up songs, getting drunk, going to the saloon.
Apparently that's that's not the best game of the year, but Detroit is the best game of the year.
Detroit is the best game of the year. I'm just saying it was like watching an AMC show from the PlayStation, especially if you got the PS4 Pro. Playing that in 4K, so.
So, what happened? What was after Black Friday? You do any Black Friday shopping?
I was at work.
Yeah.
I was there.
I definitely was at the mall, and everybody else and their mama was at the mall as well. So.
Lucky y'all, I was at work. 4 in the morning till 12 in the afternoon.
They have to get up on them deals, man. When they say 40% off, 50% off everything in the store, like what? I'm on it.
Well, I mean, I already got my deals. You know, I got to get my restream on Halloween.
And I had a Black Friday deal. If y'all missed my $25 photo shoots, you feel me? Then you missed out. Like.
But my wife, she did give me Tomb Raider. And then she got me Just Dance 2019.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I got it for the
I didn't even know that game still existed. Just Dance?
Yes, Just Dance.
That's
and
crazy.
then they got Bruno Mars, the Finesse remix.
What?
Yeah.
Do they got like rap music on there?
Yeah, they got a bunch of rap music on it.
Like, you could dance to like Magnolia or something?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask.
Look, it got the Finesse remix on there. It got people Millie rocking. I can't actually dance. I just like doing the game.
Well, yeah, and today, Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday.
Did we do anything for Cyber Monday?
Not yet.
You about to though.
I'm about to very soon. You?
I didn't even have time to look. I didn't even do anything today. I haven't even been on my phone today, so it's just been slow. Like, I definitely wanted to catch up on some Cyber Monday deals. Hit up Amazon, Prime.
You should have.
But alright, y'all, we just talking for real. Because apparently we didn't have anybody to come out this week. We have some topics coming up that we do need people to show up for. Like, would love for y'all to come out, kick it with me, chop it up with me, talk about different things. Like we have some ideas like about single parents. Like I want to talk to a single father and a single mother. I want to get them to come in and talk about, you know, the disadvantages and some of the advantages of being a single parent. So if you're a single parent out there and want to talk, come talk. I also want to talk about Android versus iPhone users. Like I know it's a war out there between the two. If we want to hear your side. Are you an iPhone user or are you an Android user? Are you just for sure never ever in your life gonna touch an iPhone, or if you're an iPhone user, just never gonna use an Android? Like why? Like what else? What else we can talk about?
A bunch of episodes. Like for matter of fact, the Christian missionary that died to tell these indigenous tribes about the words of Jesus, and they shot him right there at sight. You know, there's a lot of Christian groups right now demanding justice, but I guess they don't understand United Nations laws. Like, even for me as a Christian, I also understand that there's going to be times when you just have to die for your faith. His death was possibly unnecessary. That's an unpopular opinion, but, you know, possibly unnecessary. I mean, I get it. He's a missionary. Yes, missionaries do die for their work, but when you are going to a place that doesn't want any outsiders at all, the one person they really don't want is somebody to try to change their ways.
True.
That's one topic. There's another one about the Lion King remake. A lot of people lately have been arguing about whether or not it's a live action remake or an animated remake.
I don't want to be disappointed if it is a live, like a real animal Lion King. Like
It's not real animals.
Oh, I was about to say I'd be real disappointed. Like I don't want to watch that. Like,
It's just CGI. The whole movie CGI. The field, the animals, all
what
that.
is that?
Like computer generated images.
So is that not what the Lion King was?
Technically.
That's
I mean,
what I'm saying. Like, so
technically the
difference?
first.
What's the difference between that and this? Like
I mean, there is no difference except for the new one looks more real.
more real, but it's more fake.
I guess like the first Lion King actually was a CGI movie. That was one of their first computer generated movies that they made, like fully computer generated cartoon movies. Yeah, but this new one, you know, they wanted to make sure it looked like your brand new 4K DVD and your brand new 4K DVD system type. Look at all the details.
But in other topics, we have so many topics. We be talking all day about different things. Like got a gun violence topic we want to talk about. Why should you carry a gun and why should you carry a gun? Like, is it important to really be protected, or is it just bullcrap and should we just go to law with it?
Is it really necessary, period, for one to have a gun? Just at all, you know, anywhere. Japan, China, America, Canada. Do you really need a gun?
Also want to talk about, battles of the sexes. You know, females versus the males. You feel me? The war on masculinity, the war on feminism. You feel me? Just different things we want to talk about with different people. So we need you all to call. Let us know you want to be on the show.
Call us. The number is 859.
It's right here.
414-6672. You can call us right now and we will answer. Or leave us a text. Or you can also leave us an email. This is the one exception that we'll have for today. We usually don't accept calls during our stream.
Unless we ask.
Yeah, unless we ask. And this is the one time we are actually asking that you do give us a call. 859-414-6672. Or you can leave us an email at cctime@royaltyentertainment.com as well.
Yeah, call me.
Yeah.
But only before 7 o'clock. You feel me? After 7, I ain't got minutes. It's slow. I'm not answering.
Yeah. So 5 to 5:50. That's when we are answering the calls diligently. 6 to 6:45. We are looking at your calls, even though we're not answering it. So if you do leave us a voicemail, we will take a look at that voicemail. That's just how we do it. But if you really want us to answer your questions, comments, and concerns right then and there, you can also comment on this video. You can comment on the video on YouTube because we're streaming on Facebook and YouTube at the same time as well.
You said what?
Yeah, Facebook and YouTube at the same time.
You said what?
Yep, Facebook and YouTube. I'm gonna repeat myself.
Yeah, Facebook and YouTube at the same time, so y'all can see us wherever. We everywhere, like everywhere.
And if you got YouTube Red, this is your radio show while you're driving home. For everybody that's still driving home right now
for
for work.
For sure. You gotta listen to me. You feel me? You hear this voice? It's beautiful. Like, man, what? Why wouldn't you want to listen to this? Watch this. It's like, I'm just talking y'all, man. I done had a great weekend. Been some great vibes, man. I don't know. It was a full moon weekend. I don't know if your weekend been crazy. Mine's been great. Actually.
Crazy, man. Chores on Sundays.
Oh yeah. Chores.
Also Saturday nights, I stream my other show. This is one of my 2 shows. This is CT Time Concerning Topics, where we get to ask questions that you're all too uncomfortable to ask around everybody else. We are asking them for you, and we're trying to get the answers that you deserve right here on this show. That's what this show is about. I have another show that I stream about every weekend. It's called, I forgot the title right then and there. Cinematic Gaming. That's the title, Cinematic Gaming, where I stream interactive movies and shows for people who don't want to buy the game and such, or for people who don't even know that some of these games even exist and really just don't feel like buying it. A lot of adults like to watch the show. A lot of kids like to watch this show as well. For those adults, they feel that the show is the actual show, and that's what makes the show pretty nice.
So you're saying it's not really a show, but it's a game show.
It's like a game show, but
it's not a game show. Like it's
yeah.
like a show that's in game form.
Pretty much. So the whole reason I got Detroit, I was streaming Detroit. I wasn't just playing it because I thought it was fun. I was streaming every single chapter. That's what they called it on that game. They didn't call it levels or worlds or stages. They called it chapters. So I got to stream every single chapter for my show. Right now I'm streaming Until Dawn. It's a horror flick in the form of 10 chapters. Scaring the crap out of me because I don't like horror movies. I don't like horror shows. I just don't like horror. But people voted for that, other than The Wolf Among Us, which I really want to stream.
Did you want to stream that next?
I might do that, or I might do Life is Strange. I might do Life is Strange because I haven't really gotten to do a very controversial stream yet, besides Detroit. Like Life is Strange, there's 3 different versions of it. One of them is about 2 female lovers. But
I'm all hip. I'm watching it. Off of that, you ain't got to go into no more details. It's 2 female lovers.
There's a gimmick to it though. One of them can change time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you heard it. It's just I just gotta watch what is it? Cinematic Gaming.
Cinematic Gaming.
Cinematic Gaming. Every
Every weekend afternoon. You can also follow us here, and then you can check the videos that we have already recorded. Because every time I stream, the videos are stuck on the page. Every time these streams are done, even with concerned topics, the video is stuck on the page. So if you missed this episode, you can always check on it. If your friends didn't see this episode, you can always show them this video right here, or the next, or the previous.
Once again, you can follow us at that royaltyentertainment.com, and when you go to the website, you can actually become a Patreon. If you don't know what a Patreon means, that means you are a very, 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 very special person to us dearly because you support. And if you would love to support, I love people who support, just go to the website, royaltyentertainment.com, click on the Patreon link, and it'll give you all the details. If you become a Patreon, we got free merchandise for you guys, anybody that becomes.
First 10 patrons get a free t-shirt. It will be kind of like this shirt. Let me see. This is the company shirt, Royalty, but you'll get one that says CT Time instead of Royalty. Now, if you do want the Royalty shirt, just let me know as well.
And any guests and speakers that come on the show, you definitely get a CT Time shirt as well. So, that's what you get perks, and you get gifts and stuff, and you get free photo shoots by UGV. You feel me? photography. So yeah, I don't know.
But let's tell them about our mission and vision, though.
The whole point and mission about this podcast is just basically just getting information that people usually don't get. Like the questions that we miss or the topics that, kind of go over our heads, or, you kind of have these conversations between you and your friends and you don't really talk about it outside anywhere else. Like, this is a show for that. Like, I want to get deep. I want to get to the point. I want to hear real facts. I want to just get down to the nitty gritty when it comes down to some of these topics.
This is pretty much a pipe dream podcast, but without the pipe. And we are actually getting answers instead of it just being a question just laying around in space and we forget about it the next day.
Like last week, I had the question about what was the difference between a beat maker and a producer, because I was just baffled. And apparently it's kind of like offensive if I call a producer a beat maker, and I didn't even know that. So it's just certain things that I want to ask, and there's some things I want to talk about, as far as just simple things, So.
And if you don't know what's the difference between a producer and a beat maker, you can always check out our last episode.
Yeah, check that episode out. It was a lot of knowledge, a lot of gems that was dropped, especially like if you are a beat maker or a producer, you definitely would want to check out that episode and just get some knowledge, for sure.
There's also more things we like to talk about. Our episodes might seem random, but there are connections with it. This is a very philosophical show. So we are just going to ask a bunch of random questions, but they are connected to other questions that we have in the latter future. Like in terms of what Mo said earlier about the Battle of the Sexes, we have a Battle of the Sexes arc. We have just arcs in general. What is an arc in terms of a show? An arc is pretty much the storyline that you're trying to stay connected to. It's like, in a way, what is those one term is called when it's like the bubbles and we're connecting the bubbles? Plot bubbles?
Sure. Plot bubbles. I don't know what the bubbles are.
Forgot what that term was. When you're in English class and you had to draw those bubbles, you had to write a word in it, and you had to draw the bubbles outside of it, in terms of all those subjects that relate to that big old bubble in the middle. That's kind of like what an arc is for what we're doing. We have a lot of shows that have similarities to the arc that we're trying to talk about, and that's how we're trying to connect all of our philosophical questions. In terms of Battle of the Sexes, we want to talk about male and females being single parents. We want to talk about is being a male better than being a female, being worse than being a female.
It sucks being a guy. Sorry.
It do.
I think all females would like to be a guy, honestly. So.
I don't want to be us. But there's also other things we like to talk about in terms of technology advancement, video games, maybe movies, maybe just
bootlegs.
Oh yeah,
bootleg
bootlegs.
epidemic.
We really want to talk about the bootleg. We want to talk about it being on bootleg movies better than being on the actual DVD. Or bootlegging music, period. Why do we even need a bootleg music?
Well, first, when albums drop, and you gotta hear the album before the release date. You feel me? You gotta.
But YouTube lets you listen to the music for free.
Not beforehand.
Well, why would you do that?
Hey,
see, that's
why.
If
you're a true music fan, you already know. Like, if Drake got an album coming out, you want to be the first person to listen to it. Huh?
Is that really bootlegging? Is that leaking?
That's leaking. I guess leaking, bootlegging.
We got to talk about that. Is bootlegging and leaking the same thing? That's gonna be a new topic too.
Might as well. It's just bootlegging in, like, you feel me, like computer form. Cause bootlegging, like right now, it's just like, you feel me, we taking real stuff and making it into, like, I don't know.
I remember bootlegging is like when you steal something. Like when somebody's shipping clothes into a clothing store and somebody sneaks into that truck and steals all the clothes and sells it to somebody for cheap. Or maybe like going to the movies.
I thought bootleg was just making a different version of the original copy, like.
Yeah, that too. Like when you go into those movies and you got the camera.
Bootleg, like the fake Gucci is bootleg. You feel me? It's not that Gucci. You feel me? Like the real.
The fake Gucci's, the fake Nikes, the fake movies, the fake album and mixtapes.
Shit, the fake hair. Shit, some of you hoes got. I'm sorry. Some of you females got bootleg weave. Bootlegs, 20
How do you
sheets.
bootleg weed?
Hey, that ain't all real. It's not all real. So
I feel sorry for the ladies.
I feel bad for them too.
This is
If you
why.
got bootleg weave out there, I'm gonna need you to hit me up. I know some people with some bundles in.
Y'all need a richer baby daddy. I'm just saying.
Hey, you heard it. Get stop wearing bootleg weave and get you a rich baby daddy. You heard it first. On CT Time.
Just saying. Matter of fact, we should talk about that. All the sugar babies and the sugar daddies. We need them on here. If you a sugar daddy and you got
I
sugar
want to
baby,
interview a stripper. Can I get one of you strippers to come out and talk to me? That's what I want to do.
We'll have a topic where we can bring.
Can I get one of you girls from Cheeks to come in?
Can people know where we are?
No, I mean they don't know where. If you don't know where Cheeks at, then it's real slow for you. Then it's real slow.
They supposed to know where we are.
That's not out here though.
Oh, it is? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That's how you know I ain't
it's
been
in a
to no
different
club.
city. Yeah, you don't even know.
I ain't been to no club.
It ain't even a club, but
It ain't no club. See,
it's just a little spot.
I'm just
If you
out
work
that
there,
loop.
come talk to me though.
I'm out that loop.
It's like, nah, I'm just playing.
But we also have other things we want to talk about, like what is our goal? We pretty much want to have all of these questions answered in the best of our abilities with the people that we bring in. Let's say we want to talk about mental health illness. We want to talk to the people who have mental health, and then we want to talk to people who deal with the people with mental health. Because that's just how it works. You know, these two people are always talking to each other, so best thing to understand is, you know, from both sides, like how does mental health work? I know a lot of people are depressed right now for whatever reason. You don't have to tell me right now if you're even watching.
Right.
But for those who are, you know, you don't have to tell me right now what you're depressed about. It could be money. It could be, you know, your girl or your man just left you. It could be, you know, you didn't get that game that you wanted for Black Friday or for this Christmas coming up. Or maybe it's because your favorite artist is going to prison. That's me.
If
I'm
you're
sorry.
depressed about that, man, I feel you need God. Because you shouldn't be depressed because of the artist. You shouldn't be depressed if anybody else that decides to do bad things, go to bad places. Like that should definitely not be a reason to be
They
depressed.
are though, you know, they devoted their time and emotion and all that into that person, so.
That sound like some self problems, like those are real problems we got to deal with as a community. So these are all topics we got to deal with and talk about. And just the whole point. Another goal is just to just to bring something new to the table. You know, I know it's a lot of people out here doing podcasts, but there's not a lot of people out here talking about idealistic things. Like, so we want real facts. We want to ask real questions, and we want real answers and real response.
We don't just want pipe dreams and it just sticks as a pipe dream. We want the pipe dreams to become a reality, a goal, you know, a center field finish line, something. You know, I'm thinking of all types of metaphors right now. Like, just the end of the pipe. Let's just say the end of the pipe. If y'all play Mario, yeah, you know, ever done the secret pipe levels? You ever tried that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's another metaphor. You just gotta be a certain age to understand that metaphor.
But yeah, other than that, you already told the people a little bit about what you do. You know, you want to tell them anything else about what you do or who you are, and you know.
Oh yeah, so I am King McCall, as the banner's already telling you. I am what you would call a composer. So even though I produce, even though I make music, movies, films, whatever, I made a website, app, something that needs to be built, I probably built it. Anything that needs to be created, I probably created it. I made the banner that you saw on the countdown, and I made these banners and templates that you are seeing on the screen right now.
He's the reason why everything is operating right now.
Everything. You know,
he's the reason why we're live right now. So shout outs to King McCall.
Yeah, my goal is to own a network. That is my end goal for this career. I'm tired of working 9 hours a day at a building I don't like. I didn't get to finish school, sadly. You know, but for those that's still in school, you know, stay in school if that's what you want to do and that's the career you want to head for. For me, I wanted to become a philosopher. The whole point of this show, CT Time, is all philosophies. You know, so some questions are very screwed, some answers are very screwed, but it's facts or it's professional opinions. You do with the information whatever you want. Knowledge is power. What are you going to do with it?
Right.
Let everybody know what you do and everything.
Oh yeah, you know what I do? I just get money, you know, it's like but for real, on a real tip, I'm a photographer, I'm an artist, I'm a motivator, you know. I'm the person that's gonna get to it. I push a lot of different artists out here that's on the music scene to, you know, go far and go beyond. For all in all, you know, I'm just a face that's everywhere, you feel me? I'm somebody everybody see, but don't nobody really know. And I'm kind of just putting myself out there a little bit more. So, yeah.
Well, somebody actually sent us a text earlier.
Well, you see.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, they want to know the funniest Thanksgiving ideas.
Funniest Thanksgiving ideas?
That's what they want to know right now.
Like, I will have to, like, what does that mean?
I guess just think of funny things.
Can I read it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so funniest Thanksgiving stories. Yeah, well, I wasn't technically at my Thanksgiving this year, but I heard this funny story, so I thought it was funny. So I'm gonna tell y'all. So in my family, it's, I don't know, it's weird, because we got some people that's like believe in some things, and we got a few people that don't believe in certain things.
Oh, you got that type of family?
Yeah,
oh,
so some people was playing like gospel music, and another part of my family was just like, why is we playing all of this gospel music? And like, man, so I think that was like pretty funny to me. Like, I don't know, I have a pretty older family, so it's not that much funny things that go on. At my Thanksgiving dinners, like, that was pretty funny. We had one of my aunts had lost the eggnog. So we got this a lady, I swear I brought it in. It was just right here. It's like, so yeah, that's my funniest moments of my Thanksgiving highlights. So yeah.
For me, my funniest Thanksgiving story was actually this current Thanksgiving. Again, I went to my wife's friend's house to chill, but until she got off work, I was at home, like, building pretty much what you see on screen and some other things.
Mm-hmm.
Playing some video games or whatnot, or just chilling on my computer because I don't actually like computers, believe it or not.
Wow.
I don't know. I have a robophobia, so yeah. There's a such thing as robophobia when you're like afraid of high-tech things. Believe it or not, I'm afraid of a bunch of high-tech things. But I build a high-tech computer and I have fun with my computer. Until one day my computer develops self-awareness and tries to kill me. That's a whole different story. But
Funny part,
yeah. My cousin shows up. My cousin's 2 years older than me. He comes in my room, starts crying. Like, there's nothing to do in this house. Turn on the game so I can play it. Bring in the game you know I want to play. I don't want to play this. Oh man. This dude plays the most demonic games while he's playing a demonic game. My game is just a horror game, but he's playing a game that actually has like demons and all this other 666 stuff on there. But I'm playing a demonic game because it's a horror flick. That plus the guy is arguing with another guy in my room because there's a studio session happening at the same time.
man, that sounds like a pretty hectic Thanksgiving.
Don't put two black conscious males in the same room when they don't actually have the same mindset or the same.
No, you put them in this room. You put them on the show.
I don't know.
We need two conscious people that have different views, and yeah, we let them go at it. I definitely want to be there for that debate.
Oh man, well I can be on that one.
But yeah. So just how that happened, somebody sent us a text. We got the question. We answered the question live. So if you have any other questions or any other, anything else you want to say, if you want to say, hey, you ugly, you feel me? Send me a text. Let me know.
Send us a
You
text.
feel me?
Yeah. So we also have some other points on the other page.
I mean, you forgot what kind of, we did talk about that. How far are you trying to take this show? How far are we trying to take this show? We're trying to take it for, I want to be the black Ellen, you feel me? That's my goal. So,
well, better than Black Ellen.
Well, Ellen is a great person though, so.
She is, but you really just want ushers on your show, like the whole time?
I mean, I'm talking to all type of different people, so I'm gonna be better than Ellen, and I only said Ellen because she gay. So, I want to be above Oprah, but I want to be like Ellen because she's on the gay side, so yeah.
That is true.
But nah, as far as anything else, yeah, we just want to, we just want to expand. We want to talk to as many people we can. We want to talk to as many professional people as we can about professional topics. If you're a trainer, I want to talk to all the trainers. I want to talk to a vegan,
We really want to talk to a vegan. Like, I'm trying to go on the whole plant-based diet, but just for the sake of
vegan and a vegetarian, because I heard there's a difference.
There's a big difference. Sorry, actually, you know what? There's a distinctive difference. It's not always big, because, there might be a
I think one just don't eat cheese or something, right? Or am I tripping?
Cheese, milk, eggs.
So that's just the difference.
Sometimes even the honey buns and such. It depends on what type of vegan they are. There's levels to being a vegan.
See, I gotta learn the levels. You feel me? I gotta get me hip. So I don't know.
I'm trying to go to high level, whole plant based. Just growing crops in my backyard.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what
Well,
that's where I'm trying to go.
Do that. What is our goal audience? Our goal audience is anybody. Honestly, anybody is able to comprehend. I guess some topics might be, too much for, younger generations or people with, who brain is just developed or, ideas aren't developed yet, so.
Let's just say there are some episodes we do want to talk about sex, murder, blood, all that.
So I guess we will let them know when we have those type of
We will let them know, like families or parents, dads, moms, put your kids to the side. This is grown man talk this episode. But for most episodes, it's really we're just trying to figure out some certain things about, things that even kids can listen to, if they had the mindset for it. Like for kids that want to become beat makers, producers, last episode was a good episode for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Any kid that wants to start a podcast, they can check out this episode and they can find out how.
Or if you want to just, work with concerning topics, we definitely will be taking positions. We definitely need help. Obviously, it's just me and him right now. This is concerning topics. We want to expand. If we want to make this a bigger show, we need a lot more help. So if you want to help out, be a camera guy, you want to learn how to do all the editing stuff, you want to learn how to do everything we're doing, come be a part of the team.
We need audio engineers. Like eventually, I will get us mics so that you can hear us clearer.
Eventually, we're going to be doing this on a high scale level, so.
High scale will be better than the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
He said, we gotta be better than the Breakfast Club.
We Breakfast Club, Sway in the morning. Everybody, shoot.
All your favorite radio shows, because we got video. They don't have video.
Exactly. Oh, Breakfast Club, definitely.
Oh yeah, Breakfast Club.
All the radio shows really do have video.
They got video now?
Yeah. You ain't, that's how I watch them.
For real?
I don't watch the radio. I watch radio on YouTube. That's funny.
Was that really radio, baby?
Hey.
That could be another topic that we talk about. Is a radio show really a radio show when it's video? Might be something to talk about. Did Whitney Williams have like a video show before she had her own show?
I don't know too much about Wendy. I ain't even really watch her show.
You know what? We should actually talk about Wendy. That could be like a whole episode. You know what?
That can't be a whole episode.
That can't
I wouldn't
be.
even want to talk about her. I don't. Except for her falling out, we could talk about that.
Yeah,
we could show her falling out the whole stream.
Oh man, I need to connect my tablet to my laptop so I can just.
I was gonna say, are you able to pull up like videos at the same time? Like
I could, it's just not connected. So
true.
Yeah.
Right. So if it is connected,
yeah, like me having to get up and then go to the actual other device and doing all this stuff. I gotta think about doing that next time, like when it's just you and me. Next time when it's just me and Mom, we're gonna have it to where I can just access from my phone different clips that we're talking about and such when it's about all these topics we're trying to bring up.
Yeah, I definitely don't need to be in this chair. I keep rocking back and forth.
You and me both.
Like, gee.
Yeah, we need set chairs so we can stop fooling.
I know. I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me, please. I'm sorry. But other than that, we already told you guys where you can watch the streams when we do go live. We go live every Monday about 5:30. Sometimes we are kind of late. We be on beat. What is it? Black people time.
Color people time.
Oh,
CP.
color CP. That's
CP
how I was.
time. But it's not CP time. The show is CT time.
Yeah, we be on CP time, but we still CT time.
Right, like it says up there, CT time, not CP time.
Yeah, we should just name the show CP time, bro.
That
would be funny.
That'd be too raunchy.
Color people time. Well, yeah.
No,
But,
we want more than color people on this show, so.
oh yeah, I don't want to just talk to y'all. Like, I want to talk to the Middle Eastern people, some Asians.
For lack of a better term, we need more than niggas on this show, for real.
Hey, you heard them. We need more than y'all.
Like, we love y'all. We do, but you know, sometimes y'all too much. Sometimes we too much, as you already see from this episode alone.
I've been too much.
So yeah, so
I'm
sometimes we need people who, you know, can keep a calmness, you know, when they're talking.
But yeah, we stream the show on, like we said, YouTube, Facebook. So follow the Royal T Entertainment page. If you don't know where it's at, it'll be all over my Facebook at the end of this stream. So you could definitely just follow the page, see the link, see the share, see the video. Just go to the page and like.
Oh, somebody's actually asking about our craziest Black Friday experience right now.
Craziest Black Friday experience. I think the craziest experience happened like kind of a few years ago when Black Fridays was actually really, like, you know, people was really camping out for stuff. Like, I don't know, me and my mother used to always sit down and stuff and wait for hours in stores and Walmart trying to get TVs and stuff. Like, man, ain't nothing crazy ever happened to me, but I didn't witness people taking stuff out of people's carts and just running off with it and stuff, like, in stores. Like, I done seen people get in full-fledged fights, and I seen people argue. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even think those are the funniest, but it's just crazy moments on Black Friday. So, yeah, y'all gotta be careful. Like, you can't mess around with people when they want stuff.
My craziest Black Friday moment was I didn't have any money to buy a camera.
Oh,
that's about
crazy.
it.
Yeah.
My card.
That's my life every day. Like, true.
My card declined the day before.
You actually thought you had the money? And
I did have the money. I had the exact money for the camera, but they said I can buy it online for the same price. So I did. Then they said the card declined. So I said, I know I have this money. I called the bank and everything. I had the money. So I went, you know, to the store, waited till midnight to get that same camera, and still my card declines.
Yeah, that's weird.
Sad story.
It was just God said you didn't need that camera.
Ironically, I still got it though.
So you ended up buying it?
I bought it from eBay instead of that store. Don't buy anything from eBay unless it's like 100%. I don't care if it's 99.9%. Like, there's always something wrong with the item that you get for some reason.
From eBay?
From eBay.
I never really use eBay.
That was the one time I bought something from eBay, and I was dissatisfied with the camera.
Yeah, eBay. I don't like how eBay looks. It's just the whole layout is ugly. So
Yeah,
I'd rather just go to Amazon if anything.
I love Amazon though. Like, y'all should.
Everybody loves Amazon.
Y'all should all shop on Amazon. Y'all should all get an Amazon Prime annual account, like $100 a year. Yep, I'm promoting Amazon right now.
Shout out to Amazon.
Shout out to Amazon for just getting me the stuff that I have right now, except for this tablet. This tablet is only made in
Amazon Prime is real because that next day shipping is life, for sure.
Next day shipping. I got this camera from Amazon. I got the tripod that I stand on from Amazon. I got the computer from Amazon. I shop on Amazon as if it's...
He about to get his house from Amazon.
If Amazon sell a house, I might be the first dude to do it.
Oh God, everybody would be on Amazon trying to grab cribs. Like, what? First come, first serve.
Like when Rolex makes when Rolex makes his first smartwatch, I'm gonna be the first black dude to get it. Like when Amazon gets his first house, I'm gonna be the first dude to get it.
Yeah, but dang, that's all the questions y'all got? Is that from the same person?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for asking us questions. You can ask us, how much more time do we have?
We got 5 minutes.
Oh. I mean, if you got any other questions, go ahead and ask us. We got 5 more minutes, you know.
Getting a call from Messenger, but this is probably not anything actually pertaining to the show.
So decline.
Yeah.
But like we said, you guys, we do this every Monday. You have to follow us and follow me at, you know, UGV.ufeelme. That's UGV.ufilmi. And yeah. Next week episode will be way better than this one because I have somebody on here talking with me.
Yes, we will. If you want to be on this show, please let us know. Give us an email, call, text, all that. Also, for the last question, somebody asked our favorite family member and why.
Who is my family favorite family member?
Favorite family member. Gotta be short and quick.
Shit, I probably just say my niece. For sure, my niece is my favorite, and why? Because she's freaking adorable and she's so smart, and yeah, she's gonna run this world one day, and yeah, kids is our future.
Yes, my favorite is one of my cousins. He doesn't look it, but he is black. I'm just gonna say it like that. He's my favorite just because, like, it don't matter when we see each other, like, we cool, ain't no issues, and if we got issues, we always work it out right then and there. That's just how it is with
That's
being
how
dude.
it is.
Yeah.
That's love.
It's
I
love.
love all my family though. Don't get me wrong. Like, but my niece is definitely like my favorite person. After that is my mom. But yeah.
I don't know about all my family. I shouldn't say that, but
I mean, I like my family cool. I'm just saying, my cool be cool. But like I said, I got like an older type family, so it's like the age range is like me and my sister, and then the next age range up is like 27, 28, 29, 30-year-olds. Like, we don't have nothing in common. I'm only 23. Like,
man, I wish to be 23 again.
I don't know. I would probably want to be like 21 forever. Nah, I think I want to be like 25 forever.
25.
Forever. What age would y'all want to be forever? Like, if you ever had an age you would just stick with, what age would it be? Leave your comments. We'll leave your answers in the comments. I want to know. That's how I'm going to lead this. You know, we're just going, what age would you want to be forever?
I mean, that's
What age
pretty
would you
much-
want to be forever?
I actually don't know. Probably 11.
11?
11.
Like, you're tripping. Why would you want to? I don't want to be no baby forever.
Video games all day.
But it's just like, that's going to get boring, man.
What? Video games is never boring. I'm just saying. I love playing video games. Like, if I could, I'd be a video game tester, for real.
See, I don't know. What y'all say? Would you want to be a kid forever, or like, I say like a mid-adult, like, you know, I don't know, 25. I think that's just a perfect. It's perfect. You feel me? But yeah, you guys, check me out next Monday. It's your host, Mom. It's ET time. Just fall. I should have just did it on purpose, like. Man, we did a lot of rambling.
Yeah, we did.
I mean, but it wasn't bad rambling, I guess, but it was just. Is it off?
I'm waiting for that outro to turn on.
Oh, so we still going? So they can still hear me? Oh, you don't know. Well,
They can stick to their
if y'all can still hear me, y'all can suck a big toe.